Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 here as Sardinia-Piedmont. In our last episode we fabricated our war goal, or justified our war, or whatever you want to call it, against Johor. So we can declare that at any point. They, just to make absolutely sure, are not friendly with any great powers, so they are ripe for the taking. We have our army on the way over. They're down here, but we are going to stop by Zanzibar first, just to get rid of our time at sea penalty. We should have about a year before we have to actually declare this, and our CB expires, so let's just check that. Yeah, we're not in any huge rush to actually declare. I suppose there's no reason not to declare right now either. So maybe I'll just go ahead and do that. Establish Protectorate, please. It will cost us 85 war score. I don't think we have any reason to call in our allies. Although, since they're only one region person, we can't have a situation like we had with Oman, where France might take some of the land for themselves. Still, though, we'll just deal with it with our own troops. And we could wait to get some repairs, I suppose. Which actually might not be possible if we don't have an upgraded port, I'm not sure. Anyway, we should be fine. We'll just head over. So Johor is 4 regions, 4 provinces, whatever they're called. I always have no idea what to call them. 3 of which are gold, and 1 of which is tropical wood, which is pretty good. Not extremely high populations or anything, but still should be helpful to our income. Tax efficiency is also nice to have. I think we might have lost some boats. Let's hope we can get this occupied as quickly as possible so we can get our boats in port. We just lost another couple there. That's okay though. We're mostly losing the Clipper transports. Either way, all of our ships are going to be out of date and we're going to want to replace them sometime soon anyway. Okay, so we get extra mining and farming output, and the diplomatic influence will also be useful once we are a great power and want to start searing people. Which of course we do need to do to form Italy. Let's see, I think we might go for some industry tax. I think medicine is going to be okay. I like the pop growth inventions. The earlier you get those, obviously, the better. So maybe we'll get that. Also, it's going to be necessary for inventing one of the necessary things for colonization, prophylaxis against malaria, which is as good a reason as any to do it. We're going to lose this frigate as well. And I believe that was our winery getting upgraded. Get our ships into port. The ally, of course, did come in as well. Aceh over here, or however you might want to pronounce it. I haven't actually increased my spending here. I guess we'll do that since we are going to have to fight a battle. I think we would be very likely to win anyway, but Better to be on the safe side. Ooh, and we have Jacobin rebels again. Slightly larger uprising this time, it looks like, but we had our army parked in our capital here. Ooh, and I think we were going to lose that if France hadn't come in to help us. So thanks, France. And they are headed down to Nice, it looks like, to take care of this other stack. Oh, or Savona. I hope they do take care of the stack in Nice, because otherwise we might have trouble. And I think we'll put through the political party's reforms. We're going to have to do vote franchise eventually, which will make us no longer be an absolute monarchy and give us elections. Which is not really a bad thing, but... Oh, I guess we're... Our army has decided that it's able to take this stack. I guess we'll... Oh. I guess they just disappeared. Okay, that's fine. Meanwhile, we have taken this siege. I guess we'll go and attack the Johor army now. We ended up with a penalty from terrain and no bonus from our commander, but as it turned out, we won without any trouble anyway. So we are probably going to have to full occupy them to end this war, but that's okay. We're not in any kind of a rush to do that. And we can build another brigade down in Africa. Do we have any here in Tunisia? I guess not. Just build infantry, I suppose. It all helps to increase our score and get us closer and closer to becoming a great power. That we just dropped from 10th to 12th there, and then back up to 10th. So who knows what's going on with that. Obviously some fluctuation among the lower great powers and higher secondary powers, flipping back and forth ahead of and behind the Ottomans as well. Should get some prestige for winning this war, but probably not that much. Prestige, apparently. Well, that's better than none. And I think that is full occupation, so we should be able to piece them out. Okay. And I think we'll pass gerrymandering. And we can stop spending on land units quite so much. And start making even more money. Apparently we are still at war with Aceh, which is okay. I guess we'll transport our troops over there, since otherwise we're going to be in this war forever, unless they would just be willing to white peace. I guess we could surrender and give Johor back their land. We could also add a war goal to establish protectorate here for the cost of 10, but I don't think that's really worth a full 10 war score. Unless they have some incredible provinces. Pretty good population here, but doesn't really seem worth it. So we have only 5 transports here, so not enough to transport everyone across. I guess we should pay our soldiers again if we're going to go fight the army. Which we will once all of our troops are across. I suppose we might as well finish this occupation first, though. Can we upgrade any of our naval bases? I think we would need more technology. Actually, we can do this one in Nice, which arguably is not worth doing if we're going to eventually give Nice back to France, which I don't know if we will or not. I suppose the earlier levels are pretty cheap, so there's not much reason not to do it. Alright, let's go fight. Maybe that's enough war score to piece them out. It is, and we'll be happy enough with a white piece. And we have medicine. Let's go for... We can't get empiricism for quite a while. Not until 1860. I guess we could go for some of the prestige techs. I just really hate this minus 10% penalty from having military industrial complex. But I suppose it's going to be the surest way to make sure that we move up the rankings in a timely fashion. We are over 2% clergymen up here in Savoie, so I don't know if Sardinia or even Savoie is really worth encouraging the clergymen in. We'll have a much better effect from doing it in our high pop area in Piedmont. So maybe we should switch back to clergymen here up to 4%, since that will help out our research point gain. Over 40% literacy, which is pretty decent. And I guess we should bring these troops back, or at least most of them. We are going to want to do steamers at some point soon as well, and we can get some steam transports built. Alright, we'll go to non-secret ballots. No, we probably can make it across without losing any soldiers. We aren't in danger of filling up these factories anytime soon, so no need to expand that. And we have a crisis in East Macedonia. Spain is backing the Ottomans. Ottoman's no longer a great power, so they need backers in crises now. And Russia backing Greece. Wow, okay. That was quick. So East Macedonia has gone to Greece. Congratulations, Greece. We did actually lose a clipper transport. So I think I might actually build a naval base here before bringing my troops all the way home. We probably won't need them anytime soon anyway. Does free up another brigade to build in our home territory. What have we got over here? I guess we should build another artillery, maybe. Not that artillery is particularly good in the early stages before you get some of the artillery techs. Yep, the crisis was set in motion, but it is already over. I would like to spend money on more factories, but the rest of our provinces are very low population, so I guess Sardinia is... No, Sardinia is the one that we already have the furniture factory in, so I guess we could do it in Savoie. Though, again, if this ends up going back to France, it will have been kind of a waste. What do they have here? There's coal. I guess we could build a cement factory. It's pretty cheap. Okay. Let's get secret ballots. And otherwise, we can expand our railroads. I suppose is another good use of our newfound wealth. Okay, extra population growth. Access from Portugal. Sure. I suppose so, why not? Naval base does take a while to build. Okay, more pop growth. The crisis was averted. So I suppose we can think about the possibility of going to war with Austria, which seems crazy, but of course we're not going to do it alone. We would only do it if we can get France to come in on our side. We do need to do it at some point to make them release Lombardia. We can't justify war with them right now because we are too high on relations. Their major ally is the UK. France, meanwhile, is allied with Russia, which is actually really helpful because if they were called into the war, they would become the leader. They could call in Russia and between the two of them could probably handle Austria pretty easily. So I think we'll go straight for realism then. Still has some valuable inventions available. Impressionism will actually be available in 1850, so we could go directly to that afterwards. It would take us quite a while to research, but probably be worth it. I think we'll just build another infantry here. Okay, well, we are out of time for this episode, so we'll leave it here. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.